Welcome back everyone, thank you for joining me for my latest video, and before we get kicked off in some mini lead solo action, just want to remind you about the promotion from Aptoide. So unfortunately I don't have a code right now, but when I get one I'll get it to you ASAP, but you can get up to 20% spending your money through Aptoide. So if you're buying packs through Lords Mobile, you may as well save some monies. All the links will be in the description of exactly what you need to download, so make sure you save yourself some monies, and when the code comes out I will bring it to you for an extra 5%. So moving on into the video, the first solo I found, just a little warm-up target in this kingdom. I went over to 827 to bully some noobs. I think this kingdom opened up maybe last week or the week before, but it's pretty dead, not too many targets, so I figured I would just try and YOLO solo a few things, and this being the first one. Obviously this isn't much of a YOLO, a nice and easy target, and of course it's in range foul. God damn it, the one time I sent Cav, of course it's in range foul. So now, probably now the range is gone, I'll actually end up sending another Cav March, which is exactly what I do. And the Cav is looking really good. We still haven't got that Garg maxed out. It is unlocked, but it's not quite maxed out in the army talents. So a nice 13 million might drop there, mopping up the leader as well. And a big rest in peace to Don Ruan 02, baby, yeah. So now moving into the next target, a slightly juicier target. We've got, I think that was around 2.9 million troops, almost 3 million troopers. I was a bit more excited about this one, so I'm going to go in with Cav again. Usually I find people normally sit in Imp Foul, but not today, baby, not today. I'm pretty sure we're about to walk into range again. But as you can see from that really dodgy troop comp this Lemon has, it's not really going to matter too much, and there you go. So he is indeed in range formation, and I've still got some range to get through, so I think I'll be switching to Imp here. Heal up that T5 quickly. It's nice to have that T5 hitting a lot harder, as you'll see in this video. So now we're going to go in with an Inf March, trying to be nice and quick. This guy did actually shield not too long after I recorded this, so trying to be as quick as possible. A vision of speed coming in with the Inf March, and hopefully this will be a little bit of a better solo. So yep, this will do the trick, I hope, and it does. A 19 million might drop, 1.1 million reds, love to see it. We're in for it now, so now I'll probably go back to a Cav March, I would imagine. And I'm still learning, guys, I'm definitely still learning. This is a beautiful account I get to play on, but I do often make some mistakes, as you will quite possibly see throughout this video. I'm not perfect, I'm only human. But this was a good decision coming in with the Cav, and this guy was quite a big player, so a really dodgy troop comp. Another 15.7 million might drop, and needless to say I did mop up the leader as well. He did come online and shield a little bit after he got zeroed, but I managed to get it in. So this is a anti-scout target, just showing you there. I am going to come in with the YOLO Inf. And yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I'm not really sure what this Lemon was doing, but speeding in the Inf March. As I do, he random teleports away, he puts on his gear, and let's have a look. So he took a 19.3 million might drop. He had 2.5 million troopers, he loses a million of them. And he had a really dodgy troop comp, once again, to be trying to cap a solo. Maybe he was in Fury, but I don't really know. So on this one, I did solo down this guy's Cav front line, and then I kind of got bored and thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in with the YOLO solo. I'm pretty sure I got rid of, I think it was his Cav, it might have actually been an Imp front line, but now his Imp is gone, I'm going to come in with a range solo, and I definitely should have just soloed this guy a little bit earlier. Again, it is an anti-scout target, so I never really know what to expect. It's pretty hard when you're doing the leaderless solos to guess how much they've got. But a 22.4 million might drop, and some yummy kills for the mini lead. I did indeed get rid of all that Inf, it was just a pure T4 comp. And again, a really dodgy troop comp to be sleeping on the Wonder. This clip, this guy was empty, but oh my lord, leader party, woo! I just recorded it because I've never seen that many leaders walking home. Well, I have, but you know, it was beautiful to see. Love to see it. Now, the mistake of all mistakes, ChaCha. Damn it, ChaCha. So I decided that I was going to solo this guy's front line, and he is in cav formation rather than leaderless soloing him all the way down to no cav. I decided I would chuck out a leader, I would chuck out my range, and hopefully I would burn him. So he's 651 mil, okay? So this was a little bit of a stupid target, but he seemed very offline. I was dropping him really well with leaderless marches. So 651 million, in goes the leader. And I think we just knocked him down to about 635 mil. So yeah, a really nice might drop there, about over 15 million might. So a really good drop, but of course I'm now capped. But did that stop me? Oh no, it didn't. I'm willing to zero myself on this guy apparently, and you can see all of my resource on the right hand side. That is going down really quick. So I'm giving this guy leaderless range solos to get rid of the rest of his cav. And at this point, I was kind of enjoying it because I was getting a lot of kills, he was dropping a lot of might, and I was trying to get my leader back. But very soon into the video, it just became a lot. It was a lot. So there you go. I have skipped forward through a lot of these leaderless solos. I wasn't going to make you watch. I think I soloed this guy about 40 times. And I gave him about 10 million kills. So already now, I think all of the cav has gone, and now I'm coming in with an inf march. And again, I make a little bit of a mistake here. I think it would have been better, rather than adding the inf attack curse hunter, which doesn't have the HP, I think it would have been better to add a army attack hero. So a little bit of a mistake there. And yeah, so now I'm going into inf from range. I'm doing a lot less damage on these leaderless solos, and this is where I really started to hate my life. Like, this was a poor decision, but this guy has the Orb of Pestilence, and you guys know how I feel about the good old Orb of Pestilence. Oh baby, I love that orb. So already you can see my resource has gone down a lot. I probably spent about 2 bill of each resource on this guy. Look at it, it's just painful. Now we're going in with another imp solo. He's down to 541 mil at this point. Remember, he was 650 mil not that long ago, and now he is down at 638. And I think sooner or later we should get a walk back. So this was really painful. I think my familiar was targeting the largest squad, which of course now is range, which is inf now. So I'm not doing pure damage to his range, and it's really painful just grinding down that range. But here we go, finally we got the walk back. 3.4 million troopers, we're coming home, baby. And you can see this guy probably had a proper rally trap comp of some form. And yeah, it was a really painful experience on both sides. So a big shout out to this guy. He was obviously asleep away with the fairies in La La Land. Now coming in with the leaderless Cav T5 and Cav T4 coming in for the burn, because he's only really got inf left, and oh baby, we get that burn. A 17 million might drop, 1.2 million reds, not bad for a leaderless solo. And now we can give him the money shot with a full cav march and my leader. Oh, this was emotional to say the least. Very emotional times in the life of ChaCha. But you can see I did get some good kills. I gave him some good kills. I kind of zeroed myself. I used all of my resource pretty much. Did I have fun? I think so. I think I had fun. Looking back on it, it's still really painful to watch. If I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't have done this, I guess, because it was super painful on the T2. Obviously, I only lost T2 and a lot of resource, and he lost a lot more than that, but oh god damn. And I also did notice he didn't have his leader with a 21 million might drop there, snatching up the rest of that inf. I couldn't believe it. He was leaderless, so maybe his leader was in the shelter, I'm not really sure. Here I was sending in another march, hoping to get his leader, and of course that didn't happen because the leader is non-existent. So up to 1.381 billion kills, And yeah, absolutely painful experience. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but down at 492 mil, and he is zeroed. And based on the amount of kills I gained, he had about a 12 million troop comp. So I did indeed just solo 12 million troops. So I guess that's pretty cool. Now moving into this target, I saw these guys rallying this guy, I scouted him, and of course they've just hit him once. Now I think he's probably an imp foul because he's taken a lot of damage to the imp, so I figured I would come over, help these guys, well, steal their target pretty much, just being a bully and thinking of myself, you know, I need the kills, it's very important to me. And I was really quick here, so I came in with the range. I feel like that was a good decision. I didn't even look at the report, straight into the imp as the troops came speeding on home. And now going in with Le Infantry March, and boom baby, these were some really good hits, some really nice hits, pretty much pure T4 it looked like. So yeah, 26.2 million might drop on the second, and a 21 million might drop on the first. Really loving that T5, so down to 368 mil, and completely stole their target, as well as catching the leader before they could even really cancel the rally. So I'm getting a lot quicker, making less and less mistakes, and I'm still learning, guys. We're always still learning. So it's been a painful one. I very much hope you have enjoyed it. We've got more mini lead content coming soon, so please do hit that like and subscribe. I'll try. As always, thank you very much for the support. You're all a bunch of legends, and I will see you in the next one.